Welcome everybody. Hopefully you are having an absolutely amazing, wonderful day. You got my Google error code. It's kind of awkward. Give me a second, chat. Got my Googler. Sorry about that. And it's funny is turns out YouTube just loves messing with me. So here we are. I was not ready for this stream. If you're watching this on replay, do me a favor, stop watching it on replay. Or don't complain that this is going to be a super long video because I'm going to cut individual videos of this. So you don't have to complain in the comments that there's like 2 hours worth of content and I'm not getting to the point, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen during the fun live stream. So don't be a fun hater and complain in the comments when you see this video is 2 hours long, because just wait, because I'm going to cut into individual videos to satisfy your needs. So you don't have to sit through and go through a whole bunch of videos before you figure out what is going on. Hold on a second, chat. I think I forgot to do one other thing. I was not ready to go live, but I went live. So here we are. I feel like you just walked in on me while I was in the bathroom. Ah! Ooh, you're here. All right. Well, it's already been seen. It's already been done. Vivid imagery. All right. I think I can take away my top secret. How's it going, chat? Let's get some music on. Dan Miles, how's it going, brother? Who's got the grind? Coffee Cove got the grind. That's awesome, man. It's so cool that you guys are doing that over there. All right, I had to turn the music down a little bit in my ears. Yeah, you guys are crushing it. Flesh, what's up, buddy? How's it going? What's up, Eric? How are you doing? OG, how's it going, buddy? William Dundas, what's up, man? How's it going, man? 13 degrees Celsius and sunny there. What is it in Fahrenheit? I don't know Celsius. Let's see. 55? You're bragging about 55 over there, bro? Man, I feel bad for you if that's good. Hopefully you're having an awesome day too, Jason. What's up, Steve? How's it going, man? None of rain. Montreal. Arrowman saying hello from the UK. What's up, Alan? You clicked on the right at the screen. You're awake now. Nice night. Glad I could help you. That's what it's like when you guys walk in on me while I'm in the bathroom. Now you get to see what it is. Yeah, I figured it out, Canuck. I had to Google it though. Got gophers under the porch? I want to see gophers. Are they cute? How do the gophers look? It's too cold for me. I mean, I can't really talk. What's the weather? Hold on. I'm gonna look at... What's my weather? You're beating me, bro. It's 39 degrees, but tomorrow will be 57, 61, 57, 61, 57, 64, 57. It's supposed to gonna be 57 next couple of days. It's finally warming up, man. Dude, I hate the cold. I hate the cold. Okay. What's up, Rafka? Rifka, what's up? Hey, Shannon, how's it going? Just talking to somebody today saying I hope you're going to do a video. Well, Jason, I listened to your request, and here we are. What's up, Zavik? How's it going? 38. Ooh. Excited to catch a live. Yeah, so I'm gonna record the hero breakdowns live, which is gonna be kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to position everything a little bit. Might be a little bit awkward. But we'll get through it. We'll figure it out. I've never recorded them live. The hero breakdown actual grades. So we're going to do that today. And hopefully we'll be able to have a usable video that we can cut. That's the hope. That is the hope, chat. Oh, since you guys saw me, I got cool things to report. Whee! Look at what Daddy got. Look at what Daddy got. It was so funny. Because I was in that mode. I was like, oh, I really don't ever want to spend money on Empires and Puzzles ever again. I'm like in that mode, you know? Like even right now, I don't even have like, I don't have that like Path of Valor going. I think my dragon's down too. I think he's still crying at me. Do I have a dragon still crying? Oh no, he's just not even there. So came through. It had the offer, you know, the $30 offer. You get 20 pulls. So I did it. I didn't get anything, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing one more 10 pull, and that's it. And then I got Frigg. And I was low-key kind of mad. I was kind of mad. Because I was like, oh, now I have to like level this up and use it and be active. I went from not being in an alliance at all, and I got Frigg, and I was like, all right, I guess I should probably join an alliance. Oh, man. Eric, you haven't been added to the Cove? Dan, can you add him to the Cove? I'd appreciate it, Dan. Or OG can add you as well, too. Alright, so... yeah, we definitely want that. We're definitely gonna still do that. Okay. No, cool. Defense is up and running. By the way, guys, I have a brand new video that's coming out after this live stream. So I hope you guys stick around and watch that, because that will be uploaded probably about 15 minutes after the stream is over. So I think you guys will be really, really excited about it. I don't think we're killing this Titan. We are not. You did 110 pulls and got out freaking it done. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do that. All right, let me scroll up real quick. Zavik, what's up? Excited to catch it live. I think I said hi to Zavik. 48 in Indiana. Ugh. What's up, Derek? How you doing, buddy? Been enjoying your content? Oh, cool. Yeah, Derek's. You haven't been able to catch him live yet. Caught him that once, but it was super late. Okay, Scott. Thanks, Flush. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Marky. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's sweet. It's awkward using her on Titans, actually. You got her too. Can't wait to get the mats. Nice night. Good for you, man. What's up, Mark? How's it going? Oh, you got Odin. Really could use Frigg, yeah. Yeah, Frigg, you thought about trying for her, yeah. What's up, Darian? How you doing, brother? You found out that the innate abilities can also completely block corrosive ailments. So Rubens resists mana down, meaning he also resists corrosive poison? And the dot? That makes no sense. Why does Ruben resist corrosive poison? It's the mana down and the dot? That's gotta be a glitch. That seems weird. But then you're gonna be using Ruben against corrosive poison, and a very unlikely scenario. You got Gefron, nice. Bazinga, what's up, Vivish? Alright, hey man, good to see you. Got Toxicandra at plus 20, nice. Yeah, Toxicandra's sweet. Amor, what's up? Been a long time. I was just here not that long ago. I feel like you just got me. How do I feel about Margaret? Watched a little bit of video on her. She's pretty cool. She's cool now. She was one of the worst characters in the whole game. Chat, I gotta figure out. Am I gonna finish this? I don't know if I'm even gonna do this. Let's just do this. We'll auto. What's up, K-Burrow? Can't call you Q-Burrow because that would be your correct name. How's it doing, K-Burrow? Yeah. No, I know the Corrosive is new specials. The issue is the lack of people using the new heroes. We're going to talk about all that. You got Sangor and your free 10? Nice. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm not really too stoked on her. I gotta do those grades out for her. Oh wait, no, that's... Did I? Gosh, I believe those grades are up. I can't even remember right now. We got some really cool stuff that's going to happen to the hero grades, by the way, guys. I'm really excited. It's a lot of labor, though. A lot of labor I got to do. She's not out of it yet. No, I haven't done her grade yet. All's well. I'm doing good. Doing good. Can't complain, K-Burrow. Nobody listens anyways. What's up, Gabriel? How's it going, buddy? Save James for new season 4. What do I think? You got some gems saved up for sure. Season 4 is good. What's up, Squeaky? Gemstone's keeping you too busy to compete in the rank for 1 RAM right now. Got 150 rogue emblems, so Cosmo Marjana from Legendary. So sweet. Yeah, that's funny. I actually just took all my rogue emblems off of Marjana costume. I might reapply them. I just want to make sure that I maxed out Frigged. Yeah, it stacks with poison along with Dockham Long, like minions all around. Yep. Cool, Eric. I'm glad you got added. Yeah, OG, no, it won't be in full effect. It just won't get done. The new formations, gosh. Oh my god. It changes everything. That's when you boys out. Oh, I have this backwards. It's so funny. This is just for show. It's actually just for me. It's like, so it makes you think that I'm talking through the headset, but it's actually just my microphone. Great Isrod, yes sir. We're gonna see it live, chat. We're going to see it live. We're gonna do it all together. It'll be a family venture. It'll be like holding hands, going on a picnic, grading some heroes together. Actually, the grade's already done, but you guys get to see it live. Toxicandra grading as well. What's up, Gretchy? How you doing, Gretchy? How's your day, Gretchy? How's life been treating me, bro? Chaos, it's been good. I can't complain. Ooh. Oh, I thought this was the Anchor game theme song. Bro, life's sweet, man. Life's been sweet. I'm going hiking tomorrow. I'm going to a sugar house. Have you guys ever been to a sugar house? I know OG knows about a sugar house. He's got to. There's nothing to do up there in the frigid cold. Who knows what a sugar house is? I had to look it up. That's funny. Gemstone Ledge is taking large chunks of your day. Sorry about that, Derek. Actually, I don't know if I'm sorry about that. Gretchen, do you cook? For some reason, I don't get the vibe that Gretchen cooks. I know that may sound like very offensive. Gretchen, do you cook? Yeah, see, I knew OG knew what it was. Of course OG knows what a sugar house is. Alright, so you have a great grade to my Toxicandra. She's great. Like with the Anchor grades. Cool. Yeah, what is a sugar house? That's always one of the same thing. Bro, I was one of the same thing. I had to Google it too. I'm going to one tomorrow. Ooh, penne pasta, marinara sauce, meatballs. A house of sugar? See, Derek has no idea. Leave it to OG, the only one that knows what it is. Chat, if you know what it is, put sugar. Or actually, I don't know. No, don't tell it. Okay, Sugar House was like half your field trips in grade school. That's so funny. Don't tell him what it is, OG. Don't you dare spill the beans. Don't Google it either. Oh, Eric's giving some hints. Quebec is known. Yeah, Eric knows it. Apparently, we're going to New Hampshire to a sugar house. You were a professional cook for 40 years? Oh my gosh. Gretchen, I have no idea who you are. I think I don't even know you anymore. Really? I didn't know that, Gretchen. Gretchen, you can be Scotty's backyard barbecue. We'll just call it Gretchy's backyard barbecue. Sugar House, a place for cannibalistic witch lives? No. I don't think they sacrifice anybody to the witchlands. They don't do that there, Nan. Oh, it's a sugar shack as well, too. It can be called quite a few different things, apparently. Sugar shack, sugar house. I think there's something else. It's where Hansel and Gretel live now. Apparently, it's a place where they make all sorts of stuff that have to do with maple syrup. It's very much a like northeastern or Canadian thing. Apparently, some of them they will like drip like maple drops into snow, and then you eat it off that. Hi, beautiful. Only time in Sugar House is in Quebec. Hello, baby. Everybody say hello, gorgeous. You got your own recipes. Don't need Scotty's. Gretchen, I need Gretchen's backyard barbecue. I think Sugar Shack is a different thing. No, I think they're the same thing. Hi, Pink. How are you doing? All right, so you would like to know what I think of Metrius and Crystalis. Got both of them, haven't loved them. We're going on Scotty at the moment. Alan, we're going to answer that. As you can see, there's only 53 people in here. So I usually will kind of chat and chill with you guys because it's a growing thing. So usually when it comes to like grades and stuff like that, I wait until the end-ish so that the maximum amount of people see it so they don't get mad at me. Because I found if I answer your question immediately, then other people join on, and then they're just filling up the chat saying, what did you say about X? So, with patience, my good friend, Alan. Yeah, in the winter you get maple syrup off fresh snow. That's wild, man. I don't think I liked maple syrup that much. Why not call it a maple house? That's a good question, T. I don't know. They should, though. I feel like other stuff than maple syrup maybe gets processed. I don't know, guys. I'm going to find out. I will find out in approximately, like, I don't know, 16 hours. First, Toxicandra or Frig. Depends on if you need it for defense. Frig defense, Toxicandra offense. Probably actually, I think Frig. Yeah, actually Frig. Just do Frig first. Pull Dark Lord and Karnov. Are they good? Brian, we're going to answer that. I know, right? 12 tonics because they're both good, right? Patience is your middle name. Awesome, Alan. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, man. We cook a cane syrup in our sugar shacks in southern U.S. Really? See? That's awesome. Is Oreo still... You know what? I was actually... It was like the one time that I gave attention... It's going to sound bad. It's like the first time I gave attention to Oreo in like a week. So I came and I held him today because I wanted to hold Oreo. So Oreo is still around, making all the noise in the world. And waking up Liv every morning. So, yep. Karnov good on Titans. That is true. Fleshy. Sugar Shanty sounds fun. Yeah, they should call it Sugar Shanty. I like that idea better. Hey guys, want to come to my Sugar Shanty? I mean, I think Sugar House... Like, I was going to say Sugar Shanty sounds a little suggestive. But I feel like Sugar House sounds suggestive too. anything with sugar before could sound suggestive. It's like Sugar House, Sugar Shack. Yeah, like even Shack, that sounds a little suggestive. I don't think you can unsuggest that. For a potato alarm clock, right? Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the potato.
Someone said potato.
For a potato alarm clock, wake up. Oh my god, he's so loud. Can you hear him? Oh, he's right next to the microphone too. What are you doing, you furry potato? Get a job! I scream at him all the. That's what I scream. Like if you're at the house, that's what you hear all day. Cause he starts squeaking. Cause he wants like food.
He wants treats.
He wants treats. So I scream at him to get a job. I'm like, get a job, Oreo! Huh? Get a job, Oreo. Oreo, get a job.
Aww.
He's probably hiding.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good boy.
I didn't know I was anti-sugar.
I was working on a school essay and I heard you talking about Oreo and I was like, why not?
Out of the list, the post, you only have Dark Load. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, Canuck. Crazy week at work. Okay, alright, cool. You gotta decide between Karnov, Dark Lord, or Hell, less than 6 tabards. Well, we should be able to discuss it, Ryan. Why mono blue? I'm just I'm just literally completing this. And it was just the team that was up. So you have Ursena, Sartana, Kiana, all max. Emblems now have Onyx, Domisha, Freya, Obacon, Onyx, 100%. There's a crazy little shack beyond the tracks, and everybody calls it a sugar shack. Well, it's a coffee house, and it's made of wood. Espresso coffee tastes mighty good. Okay. Is that like your guys' like theme song? You had a full-size sugar van? Man, that sounds creepy, Darian. I don't think I want to go to your van. No, definitely not anti-sugar. Love the tubes. I think those are tunes. Love bomb. Not sure what that means, Randy. Yeah, no problem, more. That was weird. Music just skipped. What's up, Jerry? How's it going, Jerry? How often do people call you Gary? Oh, but your last name, I don't think you're from America, maybe? I don't know. Are we frozen? No, we're not frozen. Okay. What's your guys' plans for the weekend? What are you guys doing? I'm gonna be chilling in a sugar shack. What are you guys doing? Very often. All right. Greek Canadian. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard a Greek Canadian. Working 13.5 hours. Dan, you work in the food industry, right? Lockdown, not much over. Oh, cool. Well, glad I fit the schedule. Gonna make some barbecue with this nice weather. Are you gonna send it to me and name it OG's Backyard Barbecue? Oh, Sugar Shack. Oh, I didn't even know that was the lyrics for it. Is that the lyrics for it? Is that song literally about that? Is that literally the lyrics? I wish I could play this song. But they'll like demonetize me. Mountain biking. Oh, that sounds fun, Dan. Change your name to Sugar Pass 1. You could do that. Jerry knows all about it. I'm gonna call him Gary. Gary. That's tough. College assignment. Playing with your cat. Nice, Pink. I don't know if you're being serious or not, Jason. Okay. Work. Warm here in Florida. Oh, that sounds fun. Raging Wombat. I wonder how far I can auto. Going to the gym, making videos, hanging out with the wife. Nice, Derek. Deputy ward manager in mental health rehab. Oh, that's what it is. I remember, Dan. I remember you told me that one time. I don't remember when you told me that, but I remember that. From Germany, what's up, Alpine? I guess it's Alpine. How's the weather in there in Germany? Bruce, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah. Jerry. Sugar Shack a new B-52 song, right? You're 100% serious? Jason, what did you do to get on house arrest? I gotta ask. You brought it up. You could have just been like, I'm just chilling. But now I gotta get all, like, invasive. What did you do to get on house arrest? Or are you even legally allowed to talk about it? I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. That stinks. That was supposed to be Red Diamond. We've all been there, right? I have not. I was on stream a few months ago. All right. Give me a shout out, which is much appreciated. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I remember that. That's what it was. I remember we discussed it quite in depth, Dan. How many each hero is worth holding? Is worth keeping any 3 stars? Yes, you want to keep all 3 stars. I have a version of every single 3-star. Even if they're trash, you definitely want to keep it. How many? I will keep 1 3-star unless I know that I'll probably level up multiples. So for instance, like Nordry, for some reason I decided to level up 3 of him. As you can see, I've got double Chick Juniors leveled up. Those are important. I don't think I can auto this stage. We'll see. So yeah, definitely keep all the 3 stars, even the Terra bad ones. Even 4-star bad ones, you keep everything. You keep at least 1. Because with this game, things change, and you could easily get... Ooh. So the theme song, chat. I deprived you of it by the intro of this video. So yeah, so you want to keep 1 of at least. Every one of them. And multiples, I've got like even like 5 stars. I think my max is like, I'll keep like 5. I think 5 is my max. You have 7 Cavasar fully leveled? Why? Wild. So the Tubes recorded Sugar Shack on the Love Bomb album. All right, that's what it is. That's awesome, Randy. Did it work, Randy? Nakursor, what's up? How's it going? You like to watch my videos? Cool, I'll find. True house arrest and mention required. I know, right? That's what I said. Got lucky on that war battle. All right. I haven't heard it. Got in trouble for drugs. I have 4.5 years clean. Good for you, Jason. Good for you, man. 7? Yeah, I don't think I would do 7. Zangantis, you've kept all 3 stars except for Dawa? Why would you not have Dawa? Man, dude, I use Dawa still, dude. Dawa's not that bad. She's really not that bad. Costume version, sweet. I use the regular version. Short Bear's a monster. Yeah, I love Short Bear. Why does all this talk make you want to... Oh, dulce de leche? Oh. That sounds good. She convinced Sharon. I think that's a Mexican thing, right? Baby, if you're still watching, let me know. Is that a Mexican thing or is that like a Latin American thing? That sounds good. I wonder if Sharon can make it. Shanny! She might still be working. No, it is Latin American. I bet you she can make it. What's up, Andre? How's it going? Got Sharp Bear with a bonus draw? Yeah, I love Sharp Bear. You know what's funny is I haven't leveled up Cavsar yet. You had nothing else to level? Bro, then save it. Save the him. Thanks for the shout out and results. Debatable. Oh, no problem, Randy. Debatable. That's funny, man. You gotta get him with those slow tunes, man. You gotta throw in like some Boys to Men. Did you probably didn't have Boys to Men back then? Maybe. Very popular South Florida. Lives here for 16 years. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do 6. It's like 7 of any character. For me, it's Haagen-Dazs. Interesting. Oh, they do have the Haagen-Dazs flavor. I don't think I've ever had it. I actually legitimately don't think I've ever had it. I know I've seen it. I know what it is. It's like caramel and like milk, right? Finally caught me again. What's up? I hope you have an amazing week too. Oh man, Tres Leches, bro. Tres Leches cake. That's for real. I'm down with Tres Leches. I almost got it the other day. I'm gonna die. Rip. Oh, I meant to... You kept one Da, now you got a costume? Bro, I leveled up Da so long ago. I leveled up Da before Da was a thing. You guys all hate on Da. I appreciate Da. Alright, you're gonna die. Bye. All right, you have all of the 3 stars available right now. A few multiples leveled, working on a few costumes beneficial. I think I have all the 3 stars. I'm almost positive I have all the 3 stars. I think I have almost all the 4 stars too. It's probably like a couple. It's probably only a couple 4 stars I don't have. 3K Fears storage? Bro, I have like 25,000. Since you downloaded Raid, this game is crazy. Leveling up so much more complicated than EP. Are you in the line group, bro? When you start the game, no. I think you automatically get Bane. I don't even think you get Da. Only found out recently that you need 1 costume for each of the heroes. Yeah. Yep, you can definitely get rid of your 10. Yeah, it was kind of awkward. I did a temple on the costumes, and I got another Marjana costume. Excuse me. Yeah, Alan, Anchor Cove is a line group invite only, correct. Sheer vast heroes of trying to figure out heroes since we together. Level up equip is insane. Yeah, so that's why honestly, you should definitely check out the line group for it's in the description of this video, man. Yeah, so it's all Empires and Puzzles players. They've got all the guides and resources. Anchor flexing. That's funny. No. Yeah, you only have to level the costume on each hero separately. Yeah. Definitely watch the stream and the video afterwards later today. Heading out to the gym. Alright, see you, man. Get it, Derek. Thanks for hanging out. TC20 Lux is great for 5 stars. June, yeah. You can't get June. Scrub. I'm just gonna... How do YouTube? Call your fans scrubs. Derek, thanks so much, buddy. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you check out Derek's stream, man. Derek, can you post your channel in the chat, man? Derek, thanks so much for the donation, buddy. I really, really appreciate that, man. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you check out Derek's content. He actually has some really, really funny stuff. And it's actually quite funny to watch him and his wife do their stream. So, if you guys are into some fun stuff, I'd recommend checking it out. H10 took me like 6 months to complete after it came out, yep. Yeah, Kagan, Astarnia, Aslar from TC20. You want to get Domnisha and Vivica. Yeah, I think I finally finished the Season 1 Heroes. It took me forever. I couldn't get Vivica for the life of me. There was somebody else. There was somebody else that took me forever. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Which game does he stream? He streams Empires and Puzzles. He's also kind of messing around with some stuff with Zuba, as well as, I think, some Gemstone Legends content, potentially. But predominantly Empires and Puzzles. One up miles high. Oh, I think he left the donation and then went to go to the gym. A little play, I'm restless. One thing she don't know is I'll never let show in blindness. Her when she's away and I wanna kiss her face. Alright, so I have to actually do this. Chat, should I finish riddles? Probably. Oh, Derek, thanks so much. Yeah, guys, make sure you Make sure you get subscribed. Who makes a good sidekick for a fully level Clarissa? I think you should level up Explains It All. That's probably your best sidekick. You're only missing Jack O'Hara, Lady Woolerton, Jafar. Oh, I don't have Jafar. I have Ingolf and all the ninjas for the 4 stars. I don't know who I'm missing. I know I don't have Jafar. Actually, I might have Jafar. Gafar. I'm curious. Whoa, Lady Woolerton's amazing. You need to get that. Alright, so I definitely have Ingolf. I think I have, yeah, I have all the ninjas. Oh no, I do have him. Alright, I have all of those. I don't have Cabin Boy Peters. I think that's one of them that I don't have, which is weird because he's actually really good. I think Cabin Boy... I don't know who else I don't have in the 4 stars. She's the only one who goes crazy. Picks up the phone and she said she heard it ring. Alright, so the only problem with Da is you see her so much she reminds me of X who still lives next door, not like you again. That's funny. I don't mind Da. I don't feel like I get Da that much. Vivica for Aslar. You've got Da. Okay. You got 3 more food storages levels, and you can research probably another 20 odd days. Nice. Alright, see Derek. Marjana and Sarnia, I got them both. The only missing is Sarnia. Sarnia took me a little while. It wasn't too bad though. It's yep. Oh, I was wrong.
It's okay.
Cancel.
Connect.
It's gonna mess up because I put the wrong password in.
I think I know how to fix it.
You need those emblems. Solve the riddle? Money. I don't know what the riddle is. I like that you now can sing and nobody gives you... Yeah, oh, I know, right?
Dad, I pressed... Oh, okay. Here.
Yeah. Alright. Keep pulling dupe 5 stars or ones you won't use. TC20. Got 3 Peters. Yeah, only 1 leveled. Yeah, I don't have Peters. America stopped saying... No, definitely not. Do you think there's any certain method for pulling heroes? Depends on who you ask. Sensor method has done me pretty well in the past, I'll tell you that. Surnames at all? Oh, is it names at all? I thought it was Clarissa Explains It All. You walked the plank already? New Colin costume is insanely hits insanely hard. Yeah, he's really good on offense. You don't think any of the methods work? It's up to you. Yeah, I don't know. People are definitely torn. Apparently it's like such a sore subject for people. People get in like huge tirades and get all mad about it. Bro, do whatever you want. Sir Lancelot. No, it was a joke. I was making a joke. You said Clarissa. I said Clarissa Explains It All. It's a show. Who pairs... I'll give you a real answer. Who pairs well with Clarissa? I don't know. I think it's like the equivalent of like Gravemaker. Very similar. Are you talking about like on offense? I think she's probably a pretty good standalone hero. Kind of similar to like Gravemaker. So even like Gravemaker on offense, he doesn't really like pair with other people. You don't really want to put him with defensive down. I guess you could for the initial damage. I do like Clarissa against like heroes like Krampus and Black Knight. Because the dot being applied, especially at very fast speed, usually you can get them. Or actually, Black Knight, it works. It's still a pain for Krampus, but I do like so Clarissa could go well up against that too. You're gonna try sensor method in Springvale? Oh, okay. 3.5 years in, you can't get Magni. Magni was like, I think Magni was my first blue. Oh, actually no, it was Athena. When checking videos on a certain method, it seems to work for people. They always say it never worked except now while I'm filming. That's funny. Who doesn't pair well? Clarissa? Barra? How come? I put the name of this song. Give me a second. I don't know what song it was. I'm sorry about that. When will I grade Kavasar? Kavasar is insane. It's one of the best 3-2ers. Doesn't want to give a Mystic Vision person search your phone for ads. It's funny. Okay. Let me set myself up. Oh, I think. How did you find that, Dan? From your own. Oh, so Bear's minions poison damage overwrites Clarissa. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, Dan. Good to know. Alright, if it's valid, you would consider cheating like the cheat that people got in trouble with? No, it's not cheating. Think about it this way, alright? So if you guys are considering like sensor method, think about it this way, okay? You guys all know that like casinos are set up to win, right? Like everybody knows when you go and you gamble at a casino, casinos are set up to win the majority of the time. That's just how they are. But even still with casinos, if you see a player is on a hot streak, they will specifically switch out the dealer to change up the cards and shuffle everything up. In my opinion, using sensor method is similar to being able to kind of give yourself a little bit of an edge on predictability when it comes to being on a hot streak. That's what I would kind of consider it. Does it actually give you that? Maybe not. But I think that there's been a tremendous amount of successful pulls from it. I've done it. I test it every single time, and I do really well in terms of pulls. The only time that I really get into like a spending spree is if I'm like headstrong and I feel forced or obliged to get something. Last time I did that was Gravemaker, and I promised myself I'd never do it again. So yeah, so that's what I would kind of like. Sensor method would be like considering going to a casino and you know that they swap out the dealers, especially if you start seeing somebody getting hot. But there's nothing in it. Oh, that's funny. Is it the actual song? Yeah, Cavasar, we gotta get the 3 grades in. They have a censor method for life? I don't think so, not yet. Alright, let's, how do you guys feel about us getting into some grades? You guys ready for some grades? You can live with that explanation. Good, I'm glad. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna go top secret land. Alright. You like the casino? Well, that's why you like Empires and Puzzles. Clearly, we can see that. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Oh, and I get to throw this up. Give me a second, chat. Do I want to do... Oh, you gave it a quick listen, I'm sure. Cool. Let's, guys, let's get fancy. Let's get fancy. All right. Give me a second, chat. We're getting fancy. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. It's like a famous last words. We done higher yet. Want something to hold on, so I'll find it first. All right. Ooh, I gotta fix that a little bit. I have not graded Sangior, not yet. Honestly, not that great. After discovering that Perfume Genius and the Teenage Charles versions were not the right ones. That's funny. Anchor, should you max or Roastly or June for offense? Roastly, Peter. And Roastly probably for defense too. Roastly is disgusting on defense. It's all good, G-names. Nobody needs sentences. Hi, Anchor. So is the Kill Hair costume coming? Nope. Stefan, they pulled them out. They are not going to have brand new costumes coming out for the Spring Vale tournament. Not happening. Alright, let's do this. Yet. Top secret. Let me try this out. Nope, that's not gonna do us any good. Give me a second, chat. I'm trying to figure out how I want to have this. I'm gonna do this. Cool. All right, so let's do that. I think I could just pull it up individually. Guys, is this readable? Can you guys read this fine? Try this. Is this good? Let's do it all together. A Destiny's Child. Has anyone tried Urias yet? Got him at 465. Not using him yet. Is he any good? He's amazing on offense. Yeah, because Mr. Morden, the reason being is that they are incredibly too strong comparatively. And anybody that already has the costumes are forced to pull again. It was total money grab. Not on long. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. We don't know about the yeah, I can't see the grades. That's on purpose. Are you guys watching on your phone or TV or computer? The new formations, we don't know yet. I didn't see it, Randy. Schneider. Randy Schneider. We had a family friend. Pass one. Urias next to Magni for extra defense. Okay. All right, readable looks good. Can't see it. Okay, phone here, phone here. Cool. Laptop. All right. On phone, too small for you to read at the moment. Really? Knight, do you have it flipped to the side? I'm gonna go a little bit. Let's try this. That should be good. Yeah, we could probably do that. How's this look? Alright, so it's good sideways. That's probably even better. I gotta shut the music off. Alright. Is this still live? It is, Kenny. How are you, Kenny? Being lazy, flip side, you lose chat. Oh, okay. Phone flipped, can see fine. Cheers. Thanks, Alan. Appreciate that. Alright. Phone still small. Alright. Grandkids say pass as and pause. The little grandpas? I don't get it. Okay. At the moment, phone so you can chat. Oh, okay. Interesting, right? It's good sideways. It's probably even better. Alright, that's good. Nobody's gonna complain about that. People are still gonna complain about that. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna record. I'm gonna go through this. Guys, I'm obviously gonna stay away from the chat so we can have a video for people to watch as well too. Give me 1 second, guys. Do I care? I don't think I care. I think I'm fine with them. Thanks, Kenny. I appreciate it. New player? Awesome. All right, cool. See you on the tablet. All right. All right, so we are going to break down Karnov. Dude has 766 on his attack, 745 on his defense, and 1444 on his health. Statistically, he's a little bit above average on his attack, defense as well. His health total is pretty sweet. I do appreciate that, 1444. Pretty high up there, actually. He is running at slow speed. He's part of the League of Villains event, which means he gives you a bonus to 3 heroes. You have a chance either 5%, 15 chance to heal, either 10% or 30% of the dealt damage when attacking an enemy. So when you deal damage, you can also potentially gain some life back by the amount of damage dealt. As far as his hero specials, he deals 290% damage to all enemies, alters the power of all dark shields on the board. When a hero attacking casts the special, the shield becomes enhanced with 64% attack. When a defending hero casts a special, the shields become weakened by minus 57% attack. All holy allies get minus 24% mana generation for 3 turns. This effect cannot be cleansed. So essentially, he's what we would consider like what we're rocking with Radasuker, little squirrel dude. Same thing with Jot. The characters that are giving the enhanced shields. So when they enhance the shields, these can definitely be stacked with attack power increase, also stacked with defensive down and elemental defensive down. Essentially, what I would consider is probably the best characters to be bringing in when you're trying to increase your attack, because the shields increase quite a bit and you deal a whole bunch of damage. So that is quite powerful. And then you look at the fact that all holy allies are also getting minus 24% mana generation for 3 turns. Minus 24% mana generation is quite annoying, and I do like that it's going to be for 3 turns. Big issues here, obviously he's running at slow speed. It is pretty sweet that he is dealing 290% damage to all enemies. I don't think that people are really considering that too much. I think that SG probably should have decreased the amount of damage that he dealt and just ran him at average speed. He'd be a little bit better there. But he is running with monk emblems. So if you are looking to put emblems on this character, I would probably recommend going the defense and attack route. You can also throw in health if you really need to. But you're probably going to be throwing him in on Titans, so you want to increase that attack power as much as possible. When we take a look at his Titan grade, he is going to get an A+ on Titans. Obviously, he's an absolute monster, being that he increases the attack a ton. And then he's also setting it up so the Titans are also going to get minus 24% mana generation for 3 turns. So that also helps out quite a bit. Biggest reason why he's going to get such a high grade is because he's the only purple hero that's giving enhanced shields. We don't have that yet in purple, but we do now. Really, really amazing against Titans. When we take a look at him offensively, he is going to get a B+ grade there. Obviously, the biggest issue is with him running at slow speed. That's going to factor into a lot of different things. But I do like that he can pair with just about any other defensive down character, whether it be Tiburtus costume or regular Tiburtus, anything like that. Also, Panther is pretty sweet too. And not to mention, 290% damage is quite a bit of damage. The only issue, though, that I don't like is that you really want to enhance his shields. And by enhancing his shields, you've probably used up a lot of purple tiles to enhance the shields. So you're not going to be able to take advantage of the enhanced shields that much because it takes so much to power him up. So that definitely does go against him. So that's why he's got the B+ grade there. Still pretty sweet. We take a look at him on defense. As far as the tank grade goes, he is going to get a B. Not really going to be that much of a factor because obviously they're going to be potentially bringing in yellow characters and you're not really going to be doing too much with the boards of the purple tiles. So that's not really going to be that much of a factor with him being a tank. It is a little bit of an issue, though, with him dealing 290% damage. So you can't really, I guess, discount that because it's still going to be a lot of damage there. And then when we look at him in the flank, he is going to get another B grade there. Maybe you have the usability to where they're bringing in purple heroes potentially, but still you're looking at 290% damage to all enemies. I don't see the other parts really factoring in too much. And then when we take a look at him in the wing, he's going to get another B grade. Again, it's all focused on the fact that he deals with 290% damage. Not the greatest of characters. Again, with him being at slow, that's going to factor up against him. And he's going to get an overall defensive grade of a B. When we take a look at him on the weekly raids, he is going to get an A+ on Rush Tournament. Obviously, with him running at very fast speed, he's just going to deal a whole bunch of damage, 290%. And then if hopefully they don't have any yellow guys, because if they do, they're just all annihilated. So yeah, so he's pretty amazing on Rush Attack. He is going to get the A+. On the weekly raid for the buff tournament, he's going to get the B+ grade there. Probably not the best character. Does help out. Obviously, he's giving the enhanced shield. Those don't actually impact your guys directly, but I do like that he is decreasing the mana generation, so that is a little bit of a factor. He's just got an overall B+ grade. Nothing that's really factoring too much against the buff. And then on Bloody Battle, he is going to get a B+. Obviously, with him just dealing a whole bunch of damage and then also setting them back if they have any purples when you're on the flip side. So maybe that's a little bit of a factor. Also taking down their mana. That's also going to be pretty sweet there too. So he is going to get a B+. He is going to get an overall grade of a B+. Mainly, largely because of his Titan grade, that he's just an absolute powerhouse on Titans. Super important there. If you have him, definitely level him up for the Titans. That's going to factor in. Maybe you can even get away with just bringing him to 70 and just utilizing him for the enhanced shields. There is a possibility there, but possibly worth just maxing him all the way out because of the Titans. So thanks so much. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. So what do you guys think on Karnov? Okay. Digga Valencia, still leveling up. Nice, Kenny. No problem, Randy. Check us out later. Does anybody know how many players there are globally in this game? A lot, Stefan. Jot's amazing. Oh, Holy Allies? Oh, that's messed up. That is definitely a typo. The typo on there is Holy Allies. It's definitely, give me a second. Because it should be, does it? Gosh. Is that my bad? That might be enemies. Does it change the grade? No, it doesn't actually. I went through these with a fine tune. Oh, that's silly. I don't think it really changes actually that too much. Just don't bring in yellows. I thought it was enemies. We'll leave that for everybody to complain at. A- rage, several amount of damage, stop altering shields. Yeah, Zavik, so I was torn. Zavik, I actually had him in the A- range. That's so stupid. I don't even know why they have that. All holy allies get minus 24%. Why? That's dumb. What a dumb ability you even just have. Gosh, now that makes me want to re-record. Because that's literally a really stupid ability. Is he part of season 4 now? I don't think it really actually changes the grade. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't factor. It's literally a useless thing. It's literally useless. I'll probably actually, yeah, I can probably get that edited. Yeah. That's really dumb. I might re-record it. We'll see. Yeah, well, see, the fact is with him, even on Rush, it's factoring too much on Rush. Yeah, don't use Karnov with Guardian Owl, right? That's really dumb. Gosh. What a dumb ability. I'm really trying to understand why Small Giant even added that. It's not like he needs to have... They should have just not had that at... I'm beside myself. Yeah, I'm probably going to re-record that. I definitely read that as enemies. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, in a cursor, I wouldn't use him with yellow. I think you're right. Killer on Titans, rush, mine's at 70. Yep. Yeah, then can't shield. Smooth. Nice one. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not going to affect Titans anyways. Doesn't matter. That's pretty much where you're going to use them. Still use Wukong with 4. Yeah, it hasn't caused you issues. Yeah, probably. I think it's fine. It's just... Yeah, I might re-record it. We'll see. I think it would have been a bit better against enemies as... Yeah, I think that honestly it would probably... That's so dumb. Alright. We'll move on to the next one. We're just going to cheat and use the same background. How about that, chat? Yeah, so Zavik, just so you know, I had him originally at the A- range. The grading team was more at like a B, and then we settled on B+. So I think that Karnov could potentially be used. I mean, 290% damage is still good. Leaves him a little bit of flexibility. I think that he's in the B+, possibly goes into the A-, but I doubt it. I think B+ is probably where he's at. Obviously, he's just amazing on Titans. Not that thrilled on defense. I think that's right. Especially with him having the negative side effect, I think B+ is probably best. If Season 1 has costumes, the next should be Season 2. Think costumes not for events or heroes. What do I think? I think that they've overdone the costumes, and they just need to really focus on, I don't know, maybe making the original versions better. It is what it is. I think, honestly, the best thing that SG could do is just remove Season 1 heroes. That's what they should do. Will they do that? Probably not. Who's in my grading team? Decent amount of people. It's a ton of people from beta. All right. Let me see. All right, let's rock the Dark Lord, bro. Oh, that's a good point. Niche should be immune because she got the mana boost special. Interesting. I didn't even think of that. Or she doesn't. I don't think that works. How long have I been playing? It'll be 4 years and like 2 months. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Dark Lord. Dude has... Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about Dark Lord. He's got 801 on his attack, 749 defense, and 1357 on his health. As far as statistically, he's got one of the highest attack powers at 801 in purple. So that's pretty amazing there. Defense is a little bit about average, and the health total is a little bit above average as well too. He's running at fast speed. He is part of the League of Villains, which means he gives you a bonus between 2-3 heroes. You get either 5% or 15% chance to heal 10% or 30% of the dealt damage when attacking an enemy. So when he deals damage, if you've got multiple League of Villains characters, you could potentially be setting yourself up to where you are getting a bonus. As far as his hero special goes, he deals 390% damage to the target, reduces the duration of the target and nearby enemies' buffs by 1 turn. The target and nearby enemies receive Corrosive Poison for 3 turns. The Corrosive Poison deals 64 damage and lowers the target mana generation by 9% each turn for 3 turns. So he's at fast speed 390 is pretty sweet. And then he's also reducing the duration, which I do like that. And what's really cool too is he is reducing the ninja that is giving the immune to status ailments, even like Razul. If that's in play, completely negates it. So it will remove the turn by 1 turn, even though it says that it can't be messed with. So it can be messed with Dark Lord. Definitely does help out. Really relevant against characters like Sif, which is pretty cool too. We're seeing a rise of characters that are giving defensive buffs. So I do like that he is at fast speed, so that is pretty interesting there. And not to mention that it is the target nearby enemies. So with the release of the new raid formations, he might get a little bit better because we're going to see a rise of characters using Sif. So you shoot him off at Sif if he has it set up to where targeting all of his characters or all of her characters with Sif, then you could reduce it for everybody with Dark Lord. So I do like that. That's pretty interesting at fast speed. And then the Corrosive Poison, what's interesting is the Corrosive Poison is a new stack compared to the other poisons. So this does stack with like Jabberwock as well as Cheshire Cat. So the Corrosive Poison will stack. Apparently, it does overwrite Clarissa's poison, which is kind of interesting there too. So I do like the mana generation decreased by 9%. So first turn, it's going to be 9%, goes up to 18, and then 27%. So by the third turn, it's going to be reducing by 27%. And it is target nearby enemies as well too. So if they do release the raid formation, I think the Dark Lord might see a huge bump, potentially, depending on what they're doing with raid formations on offense. Kind of interesting character for sure. And he is a wizard class. If you're looking to throw some emblems on him, I do like to potentially utilize that 390%. So really kind of hitting the attack power 801 is going to be quite effective. I'd probably go the attack, defense, health, go offensive on this guy. When we take a look at his Titan grade, he is going to get a B+ grade there. The reason being why he is getting that is pretty much just because he has the 801 on his attack power, and that's pretty much it. As far as his hero abilities, they're not really going to be helpful against the Titans at all. It's just because he has high tile damage, so if you are using him, you're going to be focused on the high tile damage, and that's about it. When we take a look at him offensively, currently he's sitting at an A-, but I could see this go up. We're going to see how the raid formations get rolled out. I think that maybe that score could go up to an A. I don't know if this is going into an A+, just because the purples just have so many amazing characters to already be had. Even when you look at like Panther, you look at like Cage Burrito, Jabberwock. There's just a lot of like amazing characters that are out. That purple, I don't know if he's going to get into the A+ range, but I could see this easily getting flexed up into an A. I don't think it goes down to a B+ because there's just way too much stuff that he's doing at fast speed. So pretty awesome character on offense. He is currently at the A- grade there. When we look at him defensively, as far as the tank grade goes, he is going to get a B grade there. Being that he reduces the buffs, you're not really going to be factoring into too much. And then when you're hitting the poison damage, I think that maybe it helps a little bit, but it's not really going to be super major relevant. You are definitely probably more focused on hitting specific characters or having heroes that are going to be impacting all of the board or all of your team. I'm not a big fan of using snipers on tank position at all, and he is not any different. When we look at his flank grade, he is going to get a B+ grade there. Possibly some utilization there. Maybe they have the buffs that have gone off and could be messing up their day. It is only the target nearby enemies, but still it's a sizable amount of damage at 390%. And the Corrosive Poison is kind of sweet there too. So it's a little bit above average. Where I see that he could see some usage is going to be in the wing there. I do like that he is at fast speed. He's dealing damage to a single target. 390% is quite a bit. and probably going to be reducing a buff. I'm pretty sure these also apply to elemental links as well too, so that could be helpful for sure. And it is going to be the target nearby enemies. Also messing up the mana generation. But when I look at comparing like him versus Sezshat in the corner, I'm still probably picking Sezshat, even though he's going to be reducing mana. But I still think that he's solid. He's going to get the A grade. So overall, defensively, he is going to get an A-. I think that he's pretty much only going to be used in the wing. I don't really see him bouncing around the defense too much. I think there is some relevancy there, though. And on the weekly grades for the rush attack, he is going to get an A-. I think that there's just better characters you could be using at very fast speed. I think that it helps out. Obviously, the mana generation is going to factor into some things, but I would just rather run characters like even like Proteus or Hell. If you want to mess up their mana, I think that those are probably better characters to be running at very fast speed, but still usable. He's going to get the A- grade there. And then on the buff, he is going to get another A-, just being that he's running at fast speed. And obviously, he's reducing the buff. Maybe this goes up into the A grade with him at fast speed and reducing buffs that they have. That is a little bit of a factor. And then he's also taking away the mana. Could be into the A grade there on buff. On Bloody Battle, I do like this character. Fast speed, a whole bunch of damage. He's reducing the mana as well as putting poison on him. I like him on Bloody Battle. He's going to get the A grade. He's going to get an overall A- grade. I think that he has some usability. He has some wiggle room to flex up a little bit. I would say that these are a little bit more of the conservative numbers on him. I don't think that he's an absolute all-star, but I do see him being quite usable in different sections of the game. So I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay. Cool. What do you guys think? Anchor just named all the heroes I don't have. Sorry, I found a hair. Guys, can you do me a favor and test Neath with Karnov and see if it works? Yeah, they'll never do that. Remove all Season 1 3s, put them in the Silver Coin summons. Okay. Do you think it's a good solution for players having 4-star materials tied up in redundant heroes Season 1 or not? Would be allow them to fuse multiple max 5 stars into new unique heroes? Possibility. I don't think that they'll do it, Dan. You'd be happy if they removed Season 1 heroes from the event summons and put some auto block. 5-star mark ticketed, so it can't be pulled for a length of time. Yeah. Probably will never see these heroes. It's all good. Bear Dark Lord, nice review. I would do Bear. Bear is disgusting on defense. All right, let's I gotta sneeze. Oh. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second, chat. Okay. I gotta watch these real quick. It's been a while since I messed with this. Okay, I'll try it. I'm looking for backgrounds, chat. Oh, cool. My stream load, stream crash. Surprised stream hasn't crashed. Come on. Ugh. Get in there. I don't even. Oh, Urias? Which I'd probably go all offense, OG. Pieces of wood? What wood? All right. All right. It's kind of cool, huh? Kenny, have you checked out the farming guide? All right, so KS, you checked. So it turns out, not very good. Send me the video. All right, I mean, I believe you. Okay, thank you so much for checking out the channel today. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. We're doing a brand new hero breakdown on Asterius. Minotaur man, he's looking quite aggressive. He's got 784 on his attack, 762 on his defense, and 1355 on his health. Statistically, the attack power is pretty sweet. That's definitely above average. Defense a little bit above average, about average, a little bit above average on the health. So pretty sweet there. He's running at average speed. He is part of the League of Villains event, which means he gives you a bonus, either 2-3 heroes. You get anywhere between 5%, 15% chance to heal, 10%, 30% damage dealt when attacking an enemy. So if you have 2 League of Villains characters on your defense or offense, do have the potential to be gaining some life. That's pretty sweet. As far as his hero abilities, he deals 235% damage to the target and nearby enemies, reduces the duration of the target nearby enemies buffs by 1 turn. The target nearby enemies receive Corrosive Burn for 3 turns. A Corrosive Burn deals 86 burn damage and lowers the target's defense by 10% each turn. So essentially he's dealing damage, flat 235 target nearby enemies. He's also reducing any buffs that they have, and then also applying that Corrosive Burn for 3 turns. The Corrosive Burn is starting at 10%, goes up to 20%, and then 30% by the 3rd turn. So when you look at him, you think that maybe he is a defensive down character. He is running at average speed. I just think that it's lacking a little bit in terms of things that you want to do. I look at Red just having a lot of defensive down characters that are already in it. When you look at like Santa or Wilbur kind of competing in those slots, and I think that those are just better characters in terms of giving defensive down. So he is running at average versus like Santa at slow. That is a little bit of a factor. It's only target and nearby enemies. I do like that it is reducing the buffs, so that is kind of relevant. So if you're looking to add some emblems to this druid, I probably want to focus on offense for him. You're probably going to be using him offensively, so you really want to punch them in the mouth with the 235% damage to target nearby enemies. So increasing that will help out quite a bit. So probably attack, defense, and health, obviously prioritizing mana if you do have those spots. Take a look at him on Titans. He is not going to have a grade on this one. Rip. Give me a second. Did I just forget to add? I definitely didn't. Give me a second. Chat. Bloopers. That's too good. We got to do that again, chat. Oh, chat. Did I just not do him? Give me a second. I'm struggling, chat. Chat, I forgot to add the grades. Give me a second. That's awkward. I don't even know what he has for grade. Oh boy. All right. That's not annoying or anything. That's a pretty good blooper. Sorry about that, Chizat. I'm almost done. Give me a second. All right. Okay. Fix that. I don't need. No, I just need to fix it. You're a top tier content provider. Want you to have the acronym for it. Thanks, Chaos. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay. All right. Let's try this again, chat. How about that? Thanks so much for checking out the channel. We are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Asterius, the little Minotaur man. Not so little. He's got 784 on his attack, 762 on his defense, and 1355 on his health. Statistically, the attack power is pretty awesome there at 784, definitely above average. Defense is a little bit above average, and health is a little bit above average as well. He is running at average speed. He is part of the League of Villains event, which means he gives you a bonus. You get a 2-3 heroes, anywhere between 5%, 15% chance to heal, and anywhere between 10% and 30% of dealt damage when attacking on an enemy. So when he deals damage, he has a chance to potentially gain some life when dealing damage. As far as his hero specials, he deals 235% damage to the target and nearby enemies. He reduces the duration of the target and nearby enemies' buffs by 1 turn. The target and nearby enemies receive Corrosive Burn for 3 turns. The Corrosive Burn deals 86 burn damage and lowers the target's defense by 10% each turn. So it deals a flat 235% damage to the target and nearby enemies, and is also reducing the buffs by the target and nearby enemies. So if they have any specials that make it so that you can't deal damage to them or anything like that, it's going to reduce that buff. And this is ones that are undispellable as well. So Grazul is not going to prevent him. So that is pretty sweet that he bypasses that. I do like that quite a bit. And with the target, they are getting the 10% defense decrease for each turn up to 3 turns. So first turn is going to be 10%, second turn 20%, third turn 30%. That is only going to be for 1 turn. So when we consider him against other heroes that are giving defensive down, he is dealing damage. Probably the closest that you're looking at, the other 5-star defensive down would be Santa. And I'm probably prioritizing Santa over him, just because you've got a bit higher of the defensive down. I believe Santa's at 44%, and that's just flat for all 3 turns. So A little bit of a factor, the corrosive burn is kind of sweet. It does stack with other burns, so this will stack with like Gravemaker, so it is a little bit of a factor, but you're not really worried about the 86% burn damage. It's not end of the world. Probably where you're going to get the most amount of damage is going to be his initial damage of the 235%. So if you're looking to put some emblems on him, he is a druid class. I'd probably just focus on the attack. Being that he's got 784, you're probably going to use this character offensively. So I'd probably prioritize attack, defense, and then health. And then also scoot that way towards mana if you do see it. So that's probably your best emblem path with him. Take a look at him on Titans. He is going to get the A- grade there. He does have the 784 on the attack, so that is a factor. He is also giving the defensive down. Unfortunately, I think there's just better characters to be using in that spot. I'm probably not going to drop my Wilbur or Santa to throw him in on the Titans. But if you are limited, I could see him being used. I think even like Gormek is probably a little bit better bet for sure. So there is a little bit of that factor of giving the defensive down. And then I worry that this will actually stack against the regular defensive down. So probably not the best character, but maybe if you really need to, you could be using him. So he's going to get the A- grade there. On offense, currently he is going to get an A-. This could definitely go up. He is still a new character, so I could see the possibility of him going up a bit more. But I think that this is probably about where he should be at. I don't think that he's really overpowering anything. Obviously, he gets an increase if they've got a whole bunch of buffs. So it could be pretty amazing for anybody that's using buffs. We'll see what ends up happening with the raid formations if they do set it up so that they pretty much target all of their allies with the centerpiece being at number 3. We'll see if that actually does happen. If that does happen, he definitely does get an increase hitting target nearby enemies, especially because it's not minor damage to the nearby enemies. So I think that he will definitely get an increase if that does happen. We'll see how that gets rolled out. Currently sitting at an A-. And when we take a look at him defensively, he's going to get a B+. I could see him being used, potentially being in the tank position. Probably not my first choice, but I do like that he's dealing damage to target nearby enemies. You're not really going to be able to utilize the whole fact that he gives the reduced buff potentially with him being in the tank position. So I'm not too stoked. And then the corrosive burn will be a little bit of a factor, but not end of the world. I do like that it is giving the defensive down. Maybe you throw him in there. But I don't think that he really has the defensive stats to really fortify the tank position. And then similar situation in the flank, he is going to get a B+. Situation where you could potentially use him. He is running at average speed. Possibly that's the best place to use him. I just think that there's probably a little bit better characters to be using in the flank. He does a lot of different little things kind of good, but he's just I don't think that he's really as overwhelming as you would like him to be, especially because the defense scales up each turn, and it's not really a factor at 10% or 20%. At 30%, it's definitely relevant. And in the wing, he's going to get a B grade there. I'm just not a big fan of him in the wing, obviously, because you're hitting the target nearby enemies. And you're potentially only hitting one target at that point, maybe 2 targets with him being at average speed. Probably not the best bet. So overall, defensively, he is going to get a B+. He could bounce around between the tank and the flank. There is a potential for him for doing that. He's not bad or anything, but he's definitely not overly amazing or anything like that. He's just a little bit above average. And then when we take a look at him on the weekly raid tournaments, he is going to get an A on rush attack, running it very fast. Being able to reduce the buffs is going to be relevant, and also setting up so they've got the defensive down. I think that maybe that's a little bit of a given, possibly maybe goes down to an A-. Again, you've got Santa, which absolutely is just better than him on rush attack. Again, probably Wilbur is probably a little bit better if you're going to go more of the preserving your characters. It's just one of those situations to where he's not really dealing a whole bunch of damage, but he's also not reducing their defense. He's just kind of doing a lot of different things, kind of average, and we haven't seen those characters do really, really well. And on the buff tournament, he is going to get an A, average speed, removing buffs for 1 turn. That's going to be where he's relevant there, not to mention he's just dealing damage. So I do like him on buff. He's going to get the A grade there. And on the Bloody Battle, he is going to get the A grade. Average speed, just dealing damage, reducing buffs, and also putting burn on them. And then also decreasing defense. Pretty much everything offensively that you'd want out of a character on buff. So he is going to get an overall grade of an A-. I think that that's giving him a little bit credit, potentially. I don't think that this goes into an A, but I think that he's a usable character. Not the overall best character in the world, but I still think that he's usable. Again, he's kind of doing a lot of different things. I don't think he's a bad character. I think that he's probably a little bit underrated than what the community may be saying about him, but I think the relevancy of having the Corrosive Burn might be effective. I don't know, and especially if you add in the fact that we'll see what happens with the raid formations, I think that he's going to get a bump there. So let me know in the comments. I appreciate all the support. Yep, I did Karnov already. Let's see. Asterius, defense is tax, completely separate. Oh, okay. Captain, I appreciate that. Oh, probably got to redo this one now too. I don't know if the additional defensive down, if that's going to be super relevant. It could go up to 30%. Maybe he gets a slight bump on that. Give me a second. Maybe a slight bump. All separate effects. Yeah, well, some of them are removing. So, for instance, the Chrystallis. There's the whole issue with Crystalis and Scotty. So Crystalis is removing Scotties. So that's one thing to also consider. Dark Lord isn't trash. He's actually not bad. Thanks, OG. Yeah, so Captain, when you look at like Scotty and Crystalis, those remove each other. It's the weirdest thing. But Vila stacks with because it's frost versus water damage. Yeah, but it's weird. It's weird that that Scotty and Crystalis remove each other. But it does stack with Vila. So you can't use Scotty and Crystalis together because you just remove the whole thing. Which makes no sense. So actually, because let me go look. Let me go look at something real quick. You would never level Dark Lord over Costume Sartan. Oh, Costume Sartan is different. Yeah, because Crystalis is Frost. Scotty's mana reduction stacks with a regular mana down. Oh, interesting. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, Dark Lord isn't bad. I don't know if it's better than Costume Sartan. Possibly. Give me a second. Hopefully this doesn't crash here. On Rabbit Hole? I don't think there's a costume on Rabbit Hole. Give me a second. Alright, just waiting for this. Yeah, Dark Lord probably hits snipes hard with that attack. Yeah, it's pretty high attack. Chat can demonetize video? Demonize video? What do you mean by that, Flush? Thanks, James. Alright, so don't know if you saw this. Innate resistances can block corrosive. So it's Ruben. He resists everything. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, cool. All right. Okay. All right, so guys, as you guys know, this stream is sponsored by my very good friends at Raid Shadow Legends. I'd really appreciate if you guys do check out Raid Shadow Legends. Honestly, that's the big thing that kind of keeps everything going and keeps everything going with this stream and the content. So I am going to play a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends. And if you haven't already checked out Raid Shadow Legends, I'd really appreciate it if you did. They actually got this really cool summoning event, which is why I got excited. If you guys didn't hear it, I was like, ooh. So right now they're actually celebrating 2-year anniversary, and they're giving away a whole bunch of free stuff by checking out Raid Shadow Legends. Actually, if you look at their Facebook page, you like the Facebook page, they're giving a whole bunch of stuff there. So that's really, really cool. And we're going to actually see this. This is amazing that I love that. They have summoning events going on right now. So right now we have double the chance of getting a legendary with any sacred shards. So I actually do have a sacred shard. And this guarantees either a 4-star or a 5-star. And I've got really, really, really amazing situations here. So let's hope I actually get a 5-star. We'll do that. That's fine. No, purple. Bathless? Darkwood. Interesting. I'm gonna try. So, let's see the events. I don't think I have that guy yet. Alright, I can remove that. Oh, cool. So I got some fragments by getting him. So you got this guy Yoshi, which is pretty cool. And they also set it up so you get guaranteed guys. So right now, just if you do some summons, you set yourself up to where you get 20%. And I do like that. That's really, really awesome that they do that in this game. And I'll show some fragments. Yoshi. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys this real quick. So this is a clan boss. My team's decent. It's not end of the world. Definitely better guys. Guys, if you haven't checked out Raid Shadow Legends, I think you will really, really like it. If you're looking for something that's definitely a bit unique and different, Raid Shadow Legends is going to be an amazing game for you to try out and test. It is quite in depth, so it does require a bit more of your brain in terms of making decisions and doing stuff. But overall, it's a really, really, really fun game. We've got a huge Empires and Puzzles group that has been running for quite some time. We've got some really great players that are there to help you out, and they all came from Empires and Puzzles. So if you haven't checked out Raid Shadow Legends and you want to support me, if you guys like the grades, like anything that I do, that's kind of the biggest thing that you can do to help me out by checking out the game and testing out and seeing what you think. Because I love your feedback on that. So try it out. Let me know what you think. If you're like, hey, Anchor, this stinks, cool. awesome. If you're like, hey, Anchor, I like raid. It's kind of fun. Cool too. But I really appreciate it when you guys kind of let me know what you think of stuff, because that definitely helps me out. So I'm just gonna play just for a little bit, just so you guys can see. This guy's got a belly like me. It's about to pop out. You guys are pretty quiet tonight. Did I lose chat? Definitely quiet. Toxicandra grave, we're gonna do that in just a second, small. Still working on your Raid Shadow Legends getting killed in the arena. Yeah, make sure you join in. Canuck, make sure you pay attention to our to the line group that we have. Still here, yeah. You guys are just quiet. Sure, I can do that. I think I have. Oh, I don't have another key apparently. So these are my champions. So I got Septimus. Septimus is one of my main guys. I've been trying to level up Prince Kymar to 60, but I haven't gotten the resources yet. Zavia is pretty amazing. I really like her. Angar is kind of cool. Tormund, I need to bring him to 60. He's absolutely amazing. He's really, really good. Fushan, I really like Fushan actually. I gotta do Sai of the Drakes. You actually get this for free. You get a free legendary just for playing. King Gorgog, I got him. He's kind of cool. I haven't even gotten to mess around with him at all. Just got him leveled up to 50. Got Molly. She's pretty cool. But haven't got to mess around with her. And then I actually got a second Molly and a second Fushan. Those might be my legendaries that I have so far. Yeah, I think that's all of my legendaries that I have so far. So I'm going to just show you guys real quick. So I got these dungeons. Oh, this is actually sweet. This is the Doom Tower. I'll show you just a couple levels in the Doom Tower. This thing is sweet. Yeah, you need to get line. You use Discord for EP. Yeah, you should just get online, bro. Who would I prioritize? Darts, Sif, Rosely, or Urius? Rosely, Gary. Rosely's just disgusting. Probably one of the best yellows. Can you play Empires and Puzzles on laptop, strictly phone or iPad? You can play Empires and Puzzles on a laptop, but you have to use BlueStacks. So you can definitely use BlueStacks as well too. All right, so guys, I really would appreciate if you do check out Raid. Because honestly, that's the biggest thing. As you guys can see, I don't get like smashed with a whole bunch of donations from you guys. I don't come to you guys trying to get you guys to donate a whole bunch of money to me to keep the stream going. So I kind of rely on sponsorships to make sure the content goes through. And the biggest thing that you can do to help me out is by checking out the games that I'm playing. That helps out a ton. It makes it so that the streams keep going. So I'd really, really appreciate it if you do check out Raid Shadow Legends. If you haven't already, you can also check it out through the QR code as well too. So I'll post that right up there. So you can actually just click and scan that, and then you get a whole bunch of freebies just for doing that. So really, really, really appreciate it if you guys do check out Raid Shadow Legends. A bunch of people are playing this. They're all really, really enjoying it. And if you check the link in the description, you'll kind of see all that you can join the line group. Which is more important to build, Alchemy Lab or Hunter's Lounge? Both. I think that they're two separate, Kenny. Personally, my Alchemy Lab never goes down, which actually, Kenny, you got to watch the video I'm going to release tonight, which is all about the Alchemy Lab. All right. Pull this. We'll just go do the next one here real quick. Who plays Raid Shadow Legends besides Canuck? I know Pink tried Raid for a bit. Nakursa, just so you know, he said Hunter's Lounge, not the Hero Academy. Okay. All right, guys. So let me bounce back. I'll bounce back into the actual grades themselves. Like I said, I really appreciate it, guys. If you do want to support me, the best thing you can do is by checking out the games. It really does help out a ton. That's not me just saying that. It's what keeps content keep going through. So just the same way as if you guys see like Empires and Puzzles, they've got the what's it called? Mystic Vision. You know, that was kind of their big thing, but they've got Mystic Vision, plus they're getting everybody to just be putting a whole bunch of money into their game. I don't have that. So by me, I found that this was the best way to do it because I don't have to try and trick you guys into donating your money. I'd much rather you guys keep your money. And instead, if you guys just try out the games for free, that's what really kind of supports me. So I'd really, really appreciate that. And you get a whole bunch of free stuff too, as well, that comes with it. And all your stuff's going to be up in this little treasure chest. If you see this in the top right-hand corner. Oh, cool. Look. Oh, this is a free gift. So this actually right here, that's really cool. That's like an ascension material, kind of similar to that. They're just giving it to us. Gosh, you did a whole bunch of free gifts. That's really, really sweet. All right. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's go. Do that. Do that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the back man, because it literally looks like this man is just made of a back. I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of interesting. It's got 758 on his attack, 768 on his defense, and 1423 on his health. Wow, that health is pretty amazing. His attack power is a little bit above average, defense a little bit above average, and his health total is pretty amazing. He's running at average speed. He's part of the League of Villains event heroes, which means he gives you a bonus 2-3 heroes. You get anywhere between 5% 15% chance to heal, either 10% or 30% of the dealt damage when attacking an enemy. So when he deals damage, you have the chance between 5 or 15% chance to heal some life. As far as his abilities, he deals 225% damage to the target and nearby enemies. The target and nearby allies counterattack with 80% of the received damage for 3 turns. The caster and nearby allies regenerate a small amount of mana for each counterattack. The effect gets diminished for consecutive counterattacks during the same turn. So essentially, he's just dealing damage 225% to the target and nearby enemies, and then also setting himself up to counterattacking. Pretty sweet. It is kind of interesting that it is regenerating mana on the counterattacks, which when you consider this being on defense, if they are rolling out the new method to where the target and nearby allies, or the allies and the target, are going to be gaining the offensive buff, it's going to be pretty amazing on defense because everybody's going to be pretty much gaining mana with dead tiles that are hitting the different characters. So it is for 3 turns. I could see mana going up quite a bit, but that is definitely going to be a factor to consider. We'll see how they actually roll everything out. With him dealing 225, it's not the end of the world. It is a flat 225%. And then the counterattacking at 80%, he is at average speed. So it's got some little bit of interestingness to him. If you're taking a look at what he does with his emblems, I would probably recommend you're going to want to kind of keep this guy alive too, especially if you're going to be counterattacking. And it really just depends on if you're going to be using him on offense or defense. Potentially going to be wanting to use him on defense if they do roll out the new raid formations. So maybe you go defense, attack, health. He's already got pretty sweet health. But if you're mostly going to focus him on offense, I could definitely see it being the attack, defense, and then the health. Going to want to stick with going with mana, anything that is increasing your mana. So when we take a look at what he does against the Titan, he is going to get a B- grade there. I'm not too stoked on him. The attack bar at 758 is okay. It's not absolutely amazing or anything like that. And then he's just doing the kind of standard counterattack. Obviously, you can only counterattack for what your life is, so you're not really going to be counterattacking a ton on the Titan. It's not that great. 80% is okay. And then also, obviously, with the mana generation, the Titan just hits pretty hard with a single attack. So you're not really going to be able to utilize the fact that you're going to be gaining mana. I'm not too stoked on him against the Titan. He is going to get the B- grade there. On offense, he is going to get a B+. Maybe there is wiggle room to send him to go up. When you're only getting those standardized attack that comes from the enemies, you're not really going to be able to utilize the mana generation. Maybe if you're attacking into some minions, that could factor into things. To be honest with you, I haven't tried minions into the counterattack, but I don't think that it's really going to factor into anything. So it's not going to be the best character. I think that there's just some better characters running, especially at average speed. They're going to be dealing some damage. And then when we take a look at him on defense, he currently is sitting at a B+. I could definitely see this going up into an A-, possibly an A scenario. This could get really, really bonkers if they do release the new raid formations to where it attacks, or it sets it up so all of your allies are going to get the effect if it's in the 3 spot, if you're running either the double or the reverse double. So that could be a factor for sure. We'll see how everything gets rolled out and see if that is it is a situation, but could be a factor for sure. And when we take a look at him as far as a flank, he is going to get the B grade there, dealing just a flat damage. He's not really doing crazy amounts. The counterattacking, potentially the tank is dead by the time he goes off. I'm not a big fan of this there. And then also in the wing, I think he's got to get a C grade there. Average speed, dealing damage to target nearby enemies. Obviously, you're losing out on all the counterattacking. Not going to be a factor, especially with him in the corner. Not a big fan of him in the corner at all. If you are going to use him on defense, he is going to be utilized probably best in the tank position. Currently, he's sitting at a B. This does definitely go up if they do release the formations. How they proposed, we'll see. We'll have to revisit this grade here. And when we look at his weekly raid grade, he is going to get a B on rush attack, running at very fast speed. He could be pretty awesome. I think that maybe we'll factor in the amount of mana that he's gaining on the counterattacks. Might be a bit better on the defensive side of things versus the offensive side of things with gaining the mana there. It's going to diminish after each turn. It is only going to be for 3 turns, and it is only either target nearby allies. So I think that he really gets impacted a lot. We're going to see how everything rolls out with the new raid formations. And then on the buff, he is currently sitting at a B grade there. With him dealing damage, just pretty much dealing damage. He's not really setting himself up to really give a whole bunch of the buffs. You do get the counterattack buff that's going to be the you and the nearby allies. It is only going to be for 3 turns. I just like a little bit better characters to be used gaining the buff. On Bloody Battle, he's currently sitting at a B+, dealing damage, also counterattacking if he needs to. And then overall, he is currently sitting at a B. This might be one of those characters to where I eat my words, and this character is just amazing with the amount of mana that you're receiving. We're going to see, like I said, I've mentioned it quite a few times, how the raid formations go out. This is one of those to where it's it could be deceptively not that good, but still leaves room to grow. Maybe this goes into an A-. I don't think it goes into an A. There is a possibility. There's definitely some grades that will get shifted if they release the formations, but we have to wait to see how that goes through. I wish that you were gaining mana for all your guys. I worry about the 3 turns not being too much of a factor there, but could see some usability. I'm not too really concerned about the 225 damage to target nearby enemies. We'll see. I could be totally wrong on this one, and I'm totally willing to go ahead and admit that. So let me know in the comments. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on. Chin, we're going to go ahead and we'll talk about that next week. Counterattacking and gaining mana from is better than most think. We'll see. Like I said, Zavik. Like I said in the video, if I don't, it's definitely not a factor on offense. I'm not a big fan of that because there's a lot of times where they just don't hit your characters at all. So the counterattacking is not going to be that big of an issue. If they do release the raid formations, I think it's going to be pretty awesome. The thing of it is Frigg, Odin, Killhair, Drake, etc. I just worry with Frigg, we'll see. Patchy, I didn't cut my hair, it's just back. We'll see, Zavik. I didn't see what does it mean for elemental defensive down? So there are some characters, Kenny, give me a second. Let me see if that's what you're asking. Do you have others? Okay. Kenny, if you're wondering about elemental defensive down, there's in every single color, there's characters that give elemental defensive down. So essentially, if you look at characters like Falcon, you look at Panther, you look at Jackal, you look at Nordry, you look at King Arthur, you look at Frida, who am I missing? Evelyn, Almer. Those are all characters that give elemental defensive down. So those defensive downs stack with regular defensive down. Kenny, what I would honestly recommend you doing is watching any of the Titan videos that I've released. that give that information. So I tell you the best characters bring in on every single Titan. That's where you're wrong. They're always going to be hitting you with buff up. Well, Drake doesn't always hit you. It's like 2 attacks per turn. Problem is he's running at average speed. If that's the case, Zavik, then why isn't everybody super all about Obicon? Obicon's running at fast speed and giving everybody the, I think it's the same amount too. I gotta look at Obicon costume. I'm pretty sure it's same thing. Yeah, it's 85%. Obicon's running at fast speed and counterattacking by 85% for 4 turns. So Obicon is better. It's 85% for 3 turns. The mana, I guess, could be a factor, but he's still running at fast speed. I'd rather run Obicon costume versus him. It's a small amount of mana. It also decreases every time. He's running at fast speed. I'd say they're probably pretty similar. Obicon Evil Man. Do I have this? I guess I could just show you this. I can't really see that well. He's still good on offense. Both are easy to dispel on defense. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Obicon costume could be relevant. Like I said, Isrod has the potential to grow for sure. Small mana is 6% more with mana troops. Yeah, I think they're probably there. We'll see. Zavik, dude, I always go back and I regrade stuff. We'll see how it rolls out. I presented this to everybody on the group. Nobody was really crazy. Yeah, I've got 22 other people that are also looking at the same thing. It only decreases if you hit. The problem is it's only for 3 turns. Obicon's even for 4 turns. 3 turns is not that much. How often are you going to get hit? And if you're getting hit by Frigg and Odin, you're probably just dead. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Kevin? How's it going? All right. I gotta roll on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, only giving you your thoughts, not pushing anything. That's all good, man. We'll see. Alright, I'm just waiting for this to load up. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. This is going so slow with this download. Probably gonna crash my stream on this one. Okay. All right, so let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll talk about Crystalis. She's got that bling bling, got diamond in her veins, got 778 on her attack, 756 on her defense, and 1374 on her health. Statistically, she's got pretty awesome attack power at 778. Defense is a little bit above average, and the health total is a little bit above average as well too. She is running at fast speed. She is part of the League of Villains event, which means she gives you a bonus. Between 2-3 heroes, you get anywhere between 5%, 15% chance to heal at 10% or 30% of the damage dealt when attacking an enemy. So she does have the potential to also gain some life while she's dealing damage. As far as her hero special goes, she deals 150% damage to all enemies. She reduces the duration of all enemies' active buffs by 1 turn, and all enemies receive Corrosive Frost for 3 turns. A Corrosive Frost deals 43 damage and lowers the target's attack by 7% each turn. So fast speed, dealing 150% damage to all enemies. And then also all enemies are reducing their active buffs by 1 turn. Pretty awesome. And then all enemies are receiving the Corrosive Frost, which also sets it up so they're reducing their attack power by 7%. And that is increasing all the way up to 21%. So I really like this character. Important thing to know, this does stack with Vila, so you can use the Corrosive Frost plus water damage, those stack together. However, the Frost from Skadi and her, those do not stack. So whatever the first one is that goes first is going to be the one that removes. So there is going to be the stack abilities as far as that goes. When we take a look at what she does as far as a wizard goes, with her emblems, if you're going to use her, it probably just depends on where she's being seen at. If she's going to be more offensive or defensive, I could definitely see the attack, defense, and health, because the 150 damage at all enemies at fast speed is definitely relevant. So when we take a look at her on a Titan, she is going to get a B+ grade there. She does have the 778 on her attack. That is pretty awesome. It's not overall amazing, but it is super helpful. And then she's also decreasing the attack by 7% each turn. Not the most amazing character to be using on Titans. Could be usable. I think that there's definitely better characters that are going to have higher tile damage, as well as giving the potential of having a lower attack power, for sure. So that is a little bit of relevancy, but probably not my first choice when we're considering her with Titans. When we take a look at her offensively, she is going to get the A grade there. With her being able to reduce the active buffs by 1 turn to all enemies at fast speed, that definitely is relevant. There's a lot of characters right now that are going around and impacting all of the board, giving all buffs to everyone. Especially we'll see if the new raid formations change much. That could definitely go in her favor for sure. And then with her at fast speed, reducing that, and then also giving everybody the attack power decrease. Obviously, she's very easily comparable to Vila, which when you look at her on paper, probably Vila has a little bit more of an edge potentially. But I do like the fact that she is reducing the buff, and that is going to be relevant for sure. So she's currently going to get an A grade there. When we look at her as far on defense, she is going to get B+ as far as the tank grade goes. She doesn't really have that much of tank ability with her defensive stats. Not overall the first choice that I'd be picking, but she could definitely be used. Now, I will say that I have been crushed by this character, oddly enough. Having her going off at fast speed and then also reducing the attack each turn is going to be relevant. It is a little bit of an issue. I know, like I said, people are going to be comparing her against Vila. I think that the corrosive factor and reducing the buffs, it's one of those things where you don't realize how much buffs are actually going through. And with her going at fast speed, it definitely impacts things quite a bit. So she is going to get an A grade there. And then in the wing, I think she could sit there in the wing as well too. She's currently sitting at an A grade, very similar to her flank grade. Currently, she is sitting at an A on defense, but I could see this potentially wiggle down into an A-. I don't know if it goes into the B+ range, but there is still that debate there. Very similar to Vila in terms of the ability. Not overall the most important or most impressive character, but I still think that there is some utility to be had with this character, especially because she is running at fast speed. She's dealing damage to everyone. She's reducing the buffs, and she's also setting up so everybody's getting the reduced attack. So that is a little bit of a relevancy there for sure. And when we take a look, scrolling through on her, on the weekly raid grade, on rush attack, she's going to get the A-. There's definitely some characters that might be a little bit better to be using. But she is going to get an A- there because she just deals damage to everyone. She impacts all the board. And then when we get into her buff grade, she is going to get the B grade or an A grade there. Because obviously she's running at fast speed and she is dealing damage to everyone, and she's also reducing their buffs as well too. And then when we get into her bloody grade, she is going to get the A grade there. And with the A grade, mostly just because she's running at fast speed, dealing damage to all, and making it so they are reducing their attack. She is currently sitting overall at an overall grade of an A. There is a potential for this to go down for sure. I don't know if she is going to go up from here. I think that this might be graded a little bit in her favor, but there is definitely the wiggle room for her to go down. We're going to see how the meta shifts and what ends up happening. So thanks so much for watching the channel. All right, so we've got one left, guys. Okay, pull this up here. Okay. It's like so slow. I don't know why my download speed is so slow. Okay. What is Chrystallis' favorite champagne? You're so stupid, Patchy. She's a Frostbeela, right? Guess I need to level her. Yeah, she's pretty sweet. My first viewing on one of your live streams. Thank you for your input. Really appreciate it. Very interesting, informative. Where you see you at the next live. I appreciate it, Alan. Thanks for hanging out for so long, Alan. I appreciate that, man. Special ed. Oh man. All right, I think this is finally done. Give me a second, chat. Okay. Is this bogging everything down? Oh my gosh. That's like super bogging it down. I'm surprised the stream hasn't crashed. Interesting. Do this. Why is this so bogged down? Alright, well, that's fine there. Alright, so today we are going to talk about Toxicandra. She got 774 on her attack, 760 on her defense, and 1369 on her health. Statistically, she's got pretty sweet attack power at 774. Not out of the world, but pretty sweet. 760 on her defense and 1369. I would say she's about above average on everything. She is running at fast speed. She gives you a bonus because she's part of the League of Villains. The bonus is for either 2-3 heroes that are part of the League of Villains, you get anywhere between 5% and 15% chance to heal, either 10% or 30% of the damage dealt when attacking an enemy. So if she deals damage, she's going to gain some life. As far as her hero specials, she recovers 24% health for all allies. All allies regenerate a moderate amount of mana over 3 turns and cleanses status ailments from all allies. Wow, this character is absolutely incredible. Definitely the best character that they've come up with out of League of Villains, and potentially the best healer that they've ever released in general. With her running at fast speed, recovering 24% mana is all pretty awesome. And then are also gaining mana for everyone, and then also cleansing everything. Yeah, she's essentially like Ariel, but running at fast speed, which is really amazing. I really like this character. If you're looking to throw some emblems on her, she is part of the Cleric class, and you're going to want to go all defense and her health. You're not really worrying about her attack power. She's not really dealing any damage. You want to keep her alive. She needs to stay alive. She recovers your health. So defense, health, and then anything that gains mana. When we take a look at her Titans, she's pretty awful on Titans. I'm not a big fan of using this character at all, especially when you're looking into like the 14-star Titans. She's not really going to be a factor at all. I guess maybe you're gaining some mana. She does have the 774 attack, so that is a little bit of a help potentially. But there's just so many great heroes in green. I don't really see her making the cut unless you're really kind of desperate. I know she does cleanse the status ailments, but this is not a character you're going to be using to getting high scores on Titans. We take a look at her offensively. Again, she's probably the best healer they've ever released, and she is going to get an A+. Absolute powerhouse, just cleansing everything, recovering life, and then also gaining mana for everybody. Yeah, she's really, really, really good. And what I like about her is I don't think that she's too good, because 24% health is not a ton. It's enough to be relevant. But it's definitely awesome with gaining the moderate amount of mana, and then obviously the cleanse is really, really great. When we take a look at her defensively, as far as the tank grade goes, she is going to get the B+ grade there. I'm not a big fan of using her as a tank, obviously, because you can just wait until she goes off. The only pressure she's really applying is the fact that she's gaining mana, but you could essentially just throw tiles into her, and then once all your hero specials are up and you can kill her, you just fire off your hero specials. So I don't really see her being in the tank position. However, in the wing or in the flank position, she has an A grade there. Running at fast speed, she's recovering health for everyone. By the time she's going off, she's also cleansing anything that you've got going. You got to really kind of time her out, and that is really, really annoying. So with her being at fast speed, definitely relevant there. One of the better heroes. I'm not a big fan of healers in general on defense, but she is definitely pretty awesome. And as far as a win grade, she is going to get the A- grade there as well. Being that she's running at fast speed, she's recovering health, but I'm not a big fan of having wings in the corner, especially when you're healing all, because you guys could be potentially dead. So of the healers, though, I think that she's pretty awesome. She is going to get an overall defensive grade of an A. That just being that she does have the flexibility. There is wiggle room to where maybe in the flank she does go up a little bit. We're going to see how much of a factor the gaining the moderate amount of mana over 3 turns is going to be relevant. I wouldn't be surprised if she becomes one of the best flanks, being an A+. We're going to see how this game shifts and transforms over the next few months, but definitely could be used in defense and probably pretty overpowered. When we look at her on the weekly raid grades on the rush attack, she's going to get the A+. I know it seems kind of weird there. However, the fact that she sets it up so she regenerates a moderate amount of mana over 3 turns, yeah, you got to factor in that all your characters are going to be gaining a moderate amount of mana, and that is definitely going to be really annoying. I know attacking into like Ariel and other characters, even like Albie, is going to be really gross. You attack into those characters, gaining the mana for all your other guys. It seems like the hero specials are always going off. She's going to get the A+ grade there. And then on the buff, she's going to get the A+, obviously with her running at fast speed, regenerating life. And then she's also cleansing anything. So a lot of times they're throwing some negative effects on you. I know buff is going to be increasing on your stuff, but what they're trying to do when they're trying to attack into your guys, they're trying to remove your buffs. And then by doing that, they're usually throwing like defensive down or attack decrease, and she's going to be the one to kind of cleanse that out. So I do like this character on buff. She's going to get the A+. Obviously, Bloody Battle, she's terrible. She does help you out, so you're getting the moderate amount of mana, so that is a factor. But she's going to get the C grade. Probably don't use her at all in the Bloody Battle. You probably make that issue. And an overall grade of an A. This is very close to an A+. The only reason why she couldn't get the A+ is because she's pretty bad against the Titan, and I'm not too big of a fan of her currently on defense. We're going to see how things shift. That could easily be shifted up to an A+. Absolutely amazing on offense. Really, really, really incredible hero there. So let me know in the comments. I really appreciate the support. Okay. Guys, I appreciate you all hanging out. I went through everything. I wasn't sure if I was going to get through all of them. All right, so for clarification, moderate amount of mana is 24, so 8 mana per turn. Are you still talking about, what's it called? Because it's not moderate amount of mana, it's minor amount. Isrod or Asterius? Isrod is minor amount of mana. She's moderate amount. She's probably the one everybody wants. I know I'd like to have her over, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I didn't expect the stream to be as long as it was, but here we are. But I'm glad we got through it. Probably going to cut these videos. Those will be out soon. Make sure you stick around. Right after this, I'm going to release a brand new content video that I think you guys will be really, really excited about. So make sure you refresh the page probably in about a half an hour or so. And that will also be out and live for you. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, moderate amount of mana. Okay, so 8% per turn. So that's, oh, okay, 8% per turn. All right, so it's 24%. Okay. All right, thanks, Zavik. Appreciate that. Okay, thank you guys. Hopefully you have an absolutely amazing day.